So when I'm building paw touches, especially if I know my cat has a history of poor experiences with nail trims or being handled in general, I want to go slowly and go at their pace. So what this looks like can be a couple different things. I can present a high value food item, and then while they're eating, I can start approaching or handling their paws, depending on where they're at. As soon as they move away or disengage, I'm going to stop. So food is presented and handling begins. They start flinching, moving away, or stop eating. I stop. It starts and stops at the same time. It's always determined by if our pet chooses to buy in by engaging with those treats or not. They stop eating, we stop handling. So they're always the one controlling whether or not handling is happening. I would typically use a higher value treat than this, but if I bust out his higher value treat, I don't want to actually take the value away from the nail clipping part of it that we built to, because he's so focused on that treat. So we're going to try and break it down a bit. So I'm going to offer him treats and move towards his paws. That one, just try this one. Oh boy. Good boy. Touch his paw gently there. He didn't move it away. I know that one's not your favorite. Thank you for humoring me. Okay. He actually just moved his paw closer to me, which I love. Oh boy. Okay, move his paw away a little bit there. Nice, good boy. So I'm not sure if you could see that on camera. He just reached his paw towards me and actually flexed his toes. That's the behavior that we've been training with Poe for his nail trims, where, good boy, if he's sitting, he'll put his paw in my hand. If he's laying down, because I can't do as many things at once when yes, good boy. When he's laying down, having him flex his paws so I can see them. So I can see all his nails. So he's offering me that behavior because he knows the direction that he's going. You are such a good boy. Now we trained that behavior, that flex, by capturing it. When your cats are stretching or doing other things, they'll often flex their paws when they're excited. So for him, I saw and I said yes, and I kind of gave him a treat as that was a freebie as it happened, and I started doing that every time I could. And he then started to pair that with like, oh, this means I get good things. We started offering it more regularly. You make a boy. So what I can then do is I can take my clippers and I can move them into the situation. So now my clippers are here on the floor. If your cat needs those further away, if they have feelings about those clippers, you are such a good boy. I saw that flex. If your cat has feelings about clippers, you would move them much further away than this. But so you can see it, clippers are here. All right. So what we're gonna do, I've got the clippers in sight. Now I moved to adding the clippers very quickly because he was offering me flexes and I got excited. But if I had not introduced these yet, the next steps, aside from approaching his paws and touching his paws with a single touch, good boy, would be a stroke. It would be a 2-finger touch. It might be a 2-finger touch with a little bit of pressure. You'll see a fast but slower, as far as like how many steps it takes, build on this in the demo videos I send you. But because I can show you more, I'm going to show you more. So I've got my clippers. They're inside of my cat. And if he looks at his clippers and doesn't move away, I can treat that. That's a choice. Cats who feel bad about nail clippers will move away when they see them. So choosing to stay there with the nail clippers is great. Choosing to stay in position is great. If he looks at the clippers and offers me a paw flex, I will take it. Okay. I can also put that on cue. So just because he's laying that, flex those knees. Yes. Nicely done, Bug. We're silly in this house. So I can also teach him to flex his toes when the clippers are near. I can start holding the clippers and waiting for that flex. Yes. And rewarding that. So now we're building I pick up these tools and that becomes the cue that you flex your toes. Yes. So I'm gonna hold my clippers away. Wait till he looks up, move them towards him. Yes. Good boy. Wait for that flex. So I can build this behavior by turning these into a cue to flex your paws and then progressively moving them closer to his paw. Did you drop one? I don't think you did. I think you ate them all. Good boy.